Hi and welcome everyone. Lisa here for This Cause for Confetti. Welcome to our first This Makes That. Today we're going to do a quick look at our brand new Bigfoot Tutu layering die set. I'm going to show you how to put this layering die together. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to share a few samples on how you can create some really fun cards with this die set and the OG Bigfoot. So today we're just focusing on teaching you how to layer the die set, and I'm going to give you some tips and tricks that are going to help you get the most out of this. I want you, when you get your packaging in your craft room, I want you to flip it over and I want you to take notice of the back because it's going to walk you through step by step by step by step on how to layer this and get the most out of it. Also, a fun tip right out of the gate is if you want to take your dies and cut them and then number them, use a repositionable label and die cut a piece of paper and then label it 1, 2 so that you know exactly what die does what. Then that's just a tip from me to you. I find it pretty easy to identify these. So I have them sitting here. We're going to slide OG and his pieces over to the side, and we're going to bring this center stage for you. So this is pretty easy right here. Straight out of the gate, you know that's all these little pieces here. And you're going to notice these are lined up just as they go on the tutu. So when you cut these out and lay this down and cut it out, these are lined up to match how they lay down on your tutu. So easy. Okay, so you have 3 pieces here, and I'm going to tell you how to easily identify these pieces. Okay, so if you don't have these numbered on your magnetic die storage pocket insert, what you can do is you can look at the pieces according to this. Right away, if you see this little piece here is this piece right here, you know that's the number 1. Look at how this curves here and you see how it curves there, you know that's number 2. This is easily identifiable as layer number 3. And then you have a couple of pieces here. Now, I have these on here as you putting down this layer first, but you most certainly can do the waistband first, which is this piece here. You're going to identify that waistband because it's straight edge. You have no detailing in this. It's just the waistband. Then this piece here is easy to identify because it does have some detailing, and that's for creating pleats and stuff on our tutu. If you have a little sticker maker like this, you can run your cardstock through your sticker maker before you die cut it, and it's going to make putting this together so easy. With that said, if you don't have a sticker maker, don't panic. These go together with glue just fine. So I'm going to be using these 4 shades of pink to show you how to put this together. Now, I do want to do a couple where we're just gluing them instead of just using this because I feel like not everybody has sticker paper, but that most certainly is an option for you. So we'll hang on to that piece. We're going to go ahead and grab a couple more pieces here. And I do recommend a heavier weight cardstock for this because it has so much detail and layering that the heavier weight actually helps it be a little bit more sturdy. Scout here that we're going to be using to do the die cutting. So let's go ahead and get our platforms ready. And I'm going to show you how you can cut all of this out at one go. So this is usually, you can, when you're doing this, you can either do dark to light for your layering, like I did here. See how the bottom is the darkest and then it gets lighter as it moves up, or you can reverse it if you want. I actually have a couple of cards over here that I'll share with you later on that show how you can do that. Do light to dark. Okay, so here, this is the bottom layer for me, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do my waistband with this dark color as well. So we're going to lay that right there. I'm going to bring my scissors in and trim this piece down just a little bit because we really don't need it quite that big. And we're going to lay our next layer down. And I am going to do this little detail piece with that. Next up, we're going to lay down our piece that has adhesive applied to the back of it, and we're going to use that for that piece. We're going to cut this piece down. You only really need it so it fits right behind this, and we're going to lay that here. We're going to run this through our die cutting machine. And we're running all of this through at one time. So one of the things that I want to point out to you, a couple of tools that make these smaller dies easy to work with, a good pair of tweezers, and one of these little magnetic things they use for nail polish in salons to pick your dies up, just like that. Now I'm going to get that piece back over here. This piece, we're going to leave that as it is. I don't want to disturb it. We'll go ahead, move our pieces out of the way, and you're going to be like, oh, that is really thin. And it is thin, but it's super easy to work with, and you're going to see that here in just a second. This piece is our piece that has adhesive already applied to the back, and because it has double layers, you just have to, you can see the die cut through. I'm just pulling to release that release paper on the back of it. So then we're going to leave this piece as is. Okay, you can see it cut through, but I love that these pieces are still in there, and they're going to be easy for me to pop out here shortly. I've got all my pieces. I'm setting them to the side. So let's go ahead now and start to assemble. We're starting with this piece here. I'm going to grab some glue, and I'm going to grab the second layer here, and we're going to put some glue, not a lot. You don't need a lot of glue for this. I really just like to go around the edges and make sure that I have it so that it's covered. All right, so here's the thing with this die set. It is made so that you have some flexibility. So you see, you could go like this and it leaves a tiny little bit of detail showing under there. So you could do just a tiny bit of that detail with a little bit here, and you'll see where your waistband goes. It's going to go right there. Now, if you want more showing along the bottom, you can just scoot this piece up. I did that on these pieces here. So I wanted more along the bottom here. So when I applied my second layer, I lined it up across the top. You most certainly can do that. It's completely up to you, but we're going to go with this way right now. I love the way this looks. Now, if you do it this way, you most certainly can eliminate the need for that waistband because you can see that the waistband is there. Okay, so we have our other piece here that we're ready to pull that release off of. Remember, we used our sticker maker on this one. So we're just going to gently remove that. Now, let's talk about lining this up. So you're going to notice here on this piece here that you have this detail here, right? That lines up in this area here. And you're going to notice that right away. When I lay that down, that matches up with that. See how that matches up so easily? I mean, it's so easy to put together. So just lay it down, and then the rest of the pieces should just fall right in place where they belong, okay? So we're just going to make sure that we have them where they need to be, and then we're going to press down, and you can see there we already have a really cute tutu. So you could stop there if you wanted to. You don't really need to go any further if you don't want to. If you don't want to be bothered with all the details and this other piece, you don't have to. You do have a waistband here, but we're going to keep going. So we're going to take a little bit of glue here. And it's okay if you get glue up here too, because both of these small pieces are going to go here. So we have our waistband, and I use tweezers because my hands don't always agree. I'm going to go ahead and put my waistband right here along that area there. Already done with that. So let's pick up our detail piece here. Get it situated on my tweezers. And let's lay this piece down right along the edge here. You can see where that lines up with that, right? So simple for that. So that's so easy. So just press that down and then let that dry. Okay, so then we're going to grab this piece and we're going to start to punch these out. Now, I did use a thick glitter cardstock with this. So let's go ahead and continue punching these out right here. You can see it cuts like a dream. So easy. And I like to leave these in the order that you're going to be laying them down, and I keep that handy. Now, you can grab your packaging and use your packaging. It helps as well. So I'm just going to do tiny little dots, little tiny bit of glue on the first three. And I'm going to come in with my lift and release tool because this end of the lift and release tool makes it so easy to pick up your fine detail pieces and lay them down. And then I can come in and make any necessary adjustments just like that. Then we're going to come in with this piece and we're going to lay it right there. And then you can tell where these pieces lay on each section because the edge is cut to fit that section, right? So we're just going to go down just like that. Then we're going to go ahead and come in here. This piece goes in the center, and then this other piece comes along that edge right there. So we're going to go right in the center here with this one. There are fine details here, but pretty easy to put together, as you can see. I love this. This piece should go right there. And I like to just come back in and make sure that everything is where it's supposed to be and press down. And this last piece is so easy. It runs right along the edge here. And you can tell by the way that it cuts itself out that that's where that goes. All right, so you can set you an acrylic block on top of this and let it dry. And then you're ready to create your Bigfoot card. Now, I actually have a few samples I'm going to share with you here. So this guy gets his little tutu. And you can make him a girl. Just put a bow in his hair. Now, let's have a look at him with the light and dark. So here we go. You can see how this skirt is dark, but the back of this one is light. I even came in and added a few little details to this one. This is going to have a video of its own. This is our spring balcony die set. We're going to show you how to put this together in a video coming up very soon. And here's one of my favorites. This one uses a white tutu with pink over it. We're going to show you this fun set coming up.